Next on Ghost Nation.
The Hotel Conneaut's the last iconic building on Conneaut Lake.
The whole hotel's haunted.
Oh, what was that? Hello?
The devastating fire destroyed 2/3 of the hotel.
My grandmother suffered 2nd and 3rd degree burns.
There was 3 people total that night that experienced chest pains.
When you see physical evidence, you have to start believing.
That's so bizarre. The hell is that, Dan? Whoa!
What?
That doesn't happen.
There is something else in this house.
Make some sort of a noise. Let us know you're here with us.
Right beside you.
We are a community of searchers.
This family is under attack.
We are.
Ghost Nation.
This part of Pennsylvania is green, lush trees.
That's it. It's a big waterfront community out here.
Yeah.
We're in western Pennsylvania, heading to the iconic Hotel Conneaut. Local paranormal investigator Brett McGinnis, who Steve and Dave trained years ago, insists this hotel is one of the most haunted places he's ever investigated. And when that activity grew out of control, Brett had no choice but to call in his mentors.
Well, Brett, he's been investigating there for quite some time, and there have been multiple apparition sightings, all kinds of noises and EVPs, the typical kind of stuff you'd expect, but there is some historical data to back it up. I guess there's been 5 or 6 people over the last few years that have had heart attacks.
And he thinks it's due to the property?
He thinks it could have something to do with, stirring some of the paranormal up. Have the experiences gotten so drastic that it's leading to people having heart attacks? And the hotel has a new owner, this gentleman named Frank.
And Frank's trying to restore the hotel to its former glory, but he can't do that if the guests are being scared away.
Since the early 1900s, the Hotel Conneaut has been the crown jewel of Conneaut Lake Park, a summer resort area that in its heyday was lined with large hotels. But after a series of tragic fires and economic downturns, the Hotel Conneaut is the only one left in operation.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of activity are you guys experiencing here?
Anything from disembodied voices to people being woken up in the middle of the night. We catch a lot of EVPs here. We've gotten some photo evidence and some photo evidence that has been sent to us, and I'd like to show you guys some of that.
Sure.
One that was actually taken kind of where we're standing right now in front of the hotel. So if we look at this photo, right here, this window.
Oh, it's right there.
It looks like there's an outline of a woman standing there. Now, this goes back to one of the legends of the hotel, which is the ghost bride, Elizabeth. Supposedly, she passed away in a fire in 1943, the day before she was supposed to get married. And today, she's said to roam the halls of the Hotel Conneaut looking for her fiancé, who reportedly escaped the fire. During our investigations, we do get EVPs that say Elizabeth. So we do believe that there is somebody named Elizabeth potentially haunting the hotel.
Interesting.
If you had to focus our attention on, say, a few areas, what would that be, you think?
Room 323 is reportedly the most haunted room. That's an area where I've spent a lot of time in. And most recently, we saw something that was crazy. There was something that ran from under the bed, about 2 foot tall. It ran behind me and out actually through a closed door.
And you saw it?
I didn't see it. I was standing and it ran around me, but 4 other people in the room saw it. And definitely a crazy thing.
Now, Frank, right? Has he had any experiences since he's owned the building, or is he just concerned for other people?
I don't see how you can be here and not have an experience. But I think Frank is more concerned for other people.
The Hotel Conneaut is the largest and oldest operating hotel on Conneaut Lake. The main hotel was built in the 20s. It had a devastating fire in 1943 that destroyed 2/3 of the hotel. And because of a lack of materials from the war, the best they could do is sort of just repair the part that didn't burn, and that's how it's operated till today. Now, there's a lot happening here that cannot be explained. We have guests come up all the time and ask for their money back. They didn't even want to step back in the hotel. They were so scared.
The hotel can be very scary at times. When somebody comes in and asks me, is the hotel haunted? I tell them yes, and they say, where? I said, the whole hotel's haunted.
The Hotel Conneaut has a long history of paranormal claims, and the activity starts as soon as you walk in.
In the lobby, there would be people that you just see, but they're not there. They just kind of walk around. Some would stand there looking out the window or on the couch just sitting there. And then upstairs, 3rd floor, you'll hear knocking on the doors. Down through the hallway, you'll experience different things in the rooms, like 323. All of a sudden, you'll hear the water running in the bathroom. You'll walk in, and there's nothing running. It's weird. Dresser drawers coming open, or you go to walk into an inspector room, and the door slams behind you. The hotel is a living, breathing thing.
I'm a very analytical person, but for the ones that even don't believe in it, when you see physical evidence of it, you have to start believing. Pictures don't lie.
A strange array of apparitions witnessed by locals, hotel staff, and guests, plus a history of heart attacks.
We actually had an employee who had a severe heart attack in there just a few months ago.
Threatened not only the livelihoods of Frank and his employees, but the Hotel Conneaut's very existence.
We're all very, very concerned. There's going to be more activity. The Hotel Conneaut's the last iconic building in the park. I truly believe it is worth saving.
Now, we know there have been a lot of heart attacks, right? What do you really think is happening with that?
The one thing that stands out to me, we had one night we were investigating here, and our investigators were in a couple of different groups. I was with the first group of investigators, and there was a man who was sitting on the couch in room 323, and he started to experience severe chest pains. And I was worried about him. He started to get kind of flushed. I thought maybe he was having a heart attack. I almost called an ambulance. So those investigators left, and some new investigators came in, and a woman that was sitting in a similar spot to him on this couch also started to experience chest pains. There was 3 people total that night that experienced chest pains without knowledge of each other experiencing chest pains.
The Hotel Conneaut spans nearly 140,000 square feet and has a total of 119 rooms. We'll place our cameras around the main wing.
Any better?
Yeah, perfect.
Including the lobby, where Bonnie claims to have seen full-body apparitions.
Yeah, well, we're on the 3rd floor.
Because you were there?
Yeah.
In room 323, the site of Brett's bizarre creature encounter, and where multiple people experienced chest pains.
We just see one just getting the general area.
And also in the ballroom, where the energy has been described as dark and oppressive.
One, two.
See you guys.
Guys, stay safe.
Recording.
For our first night here, Sherry will watch the monitors. Jason and Dave are going to scope out the ballroom area,
323.
while Brett and I head up to room 323.
Here we are. So now, if there was something that crawled out from underneath this bed,
Right.
it would be a different bed, right? Because this, you can't.
Nope, it was this same exact bed.
It was this same bed.
Yeah, and so it's blocked there. So it'd have to go through that, but it also went through the closed door.
What do you think about in that path?
I think that's the perfect place to put it.
No, I'm gonna do this in real time.
Okay.
It says Steve and Brett, 3rd floor, room 323.
If you're anywhere in the hallway or on the 3rd floor, don't be afraid to join us here in room 323.
My name's Steve.
And my name's Brett.
Can you tell us your name?
Have you made people's chests hurt in this room? Outside, I think.
Was there just a grumble?
I heard maybe some noise outside. Didn't sound like a grumble, though.
I heard a grumble.
A grumble? What did it sound like?
Like a... female voice?
Yeah. It sounded like it came from over here.
Elizabeth?
Hello?
We may have heard you.
In the ballroom, you'll hear different noises and you'll hear things moving around, but there's no one there. The negativity down there sometimes is overwhelming, especially when you're down there by yourself and it's pitch black. It's very scary.
Are we invited to the party?
But I don't know. Yeah. It's funny because it's our reflections in this, but there's just another reflection. Look. Look, right here. This.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And it just extended out more.
Oh, yeah,
And it just popped out.
Yep.
There's nothing behind us. What the hell is that, Dave?
That's crazy. It's a little higher now.
Yep. Whoa. What the hell is that, Dave?
That's crazy. It's a little higher now.
Yep. Whoa.
What is going on?
Where is it? Is it behind us?
I mean, that makes sense. Are you by me right now?
It's gone.
What?
It's gone. I almost want to sit down right here. It's very non-threatening.
Right, that's a good idea. I mean, it's completely gone now.
Yeah, it is.
Hello? Are you still here with us? Who are you? We think we saw you. We saw something.
All right. This was active just
Yeah.
to start.
After an eventful first night, Sherry will review our recordings, while the rest of the team researches the tumultuous history of Conneaut Lake Park.
Well, look at this newspaper article. Hotel Conneaut partly gutted in blaze today.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't say anything about deaths, though.
Look, there's another article. Conneaut Lake's third fire in 2 weeks.
3 fires in 2 weeks. Wow. Woman burns to death from kitchen stove explosion at her home on Conneaut Lake Park grounds. Could she be coming to the hotel here? Yeah.
It's possible. It's a very small area.
You know, I'll write her name down just
in case. You never know.
Ruth Scrivens. All right, let's go find Jay.
Based on the information Steve and Dave dug up, I've gotten in touch with Ruth Scrivens' granddaughter, Angel.
My mom was born and raised right there at the park and behind the hotel.
Okay.
Where their house used to sit, there's a road that runs parallel to the hotel that takes you to the back of the parking lot.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
Right there. April 22nd, 1940. My grandmother put the girls out into the front yard, let them play. She went back into the house to light the stove, which was fueled by kerosene.
Oh, geez, okay.
She didn't realize that there were embers still burning from the night before, and when she poured the kerosene on the wood, it exploded. She did die April 24th, so I can't even imagine 2 days of suffering with third-degree burns like that.
Now, you believe that Ruth's one of the people that's still being seen at the hotel?
Yeah, and there's a number of reasons why. We have conventions there twice a year. And my very first one that I was at, a woman came up to me who was a psychic, and she says, I don't want to alarm you, but there's 4 women following you around. And she described my grandmother to a T. I go to my room, which is, I always stay in 84. I've been in that room probably 20 times at least. Get up to go get some coffee 3 hours later, and my door won't budge. So I finally had to call Bonnie up at the front desk. She comes down the hallway, and she's standing outside, and she says, Angel, every time I try and put the key in, the lock chamber is moving. Finally, she says, okay, guys, this is not funny. You cannot keep Angel forever. Please let me let her out. Things stopped turning. She put her key in and let me out right away.
So you don't think that was your grandmother by any means, do you?
When I'm there, there's too much activity to deny that something there is making contact.
Once the sun sets, we regroup at Command Center to download what we've learned.
What do you got? Is that SS?
You.
And gear up for our night investigation.
You going to 5?
5, yep.
You ready, Steve?
Tonight, Steve and I will pair up to do a sweep of the 3rd floor where the ghost bride has been spotted, while Dave and Brett check out the 1st floor, starting with the room where Angel got locked in.
The haunted creaky door?
Yes.
Perfect.
Room 84.
I always stay in 84. I get up to go get some coffee, and my door won't budge.
We should maybe shut it and see if we get locked in here.
Yep.
Just in case. Let's
Just in
test
case.
it out.
Yep.
Let's sit over here just so I can see the door with the thermal.
Right. I'm going to be about here.
Hello? My name is Brett.
My name is Dave. You've been known to lock the door and keep it shut. If you can keep a door shut, that means you're pretty strong. Can you do something to let us know that you're here with us? Are you Angel's grandmother, Ruth? Can you lock the door on us?
You haven't heard anything yet, Tango?
Nothing, no.
The final test.
Up to you.
All right, thank you.
Is there anybody here by the name of Elizabeth?
Elizabeth? Are you here with your family? Or is this your wedding? Whoa!
What? What? Oh, what was that?
We're in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania, investigating the historic Hotel Conneaut, a building that's been plagued by everything from unexplained apparitions to tragic fires. According to local lore, a victim of one of those fires is believed to haunt the 3rd floor.
There's an outline of a woman standing there. Now, this goes back to one of the legends of the hotel, which is the ghost bride, Elizabeth.
Whoa!
And we may have just encountered her.
What? Oh, what was that?
You heard something?
You didn't just hear that?
No. I did a minute ago. It was like I don't even know how to explain it. Like
No, there was just a...
Didn't
That's
hear
exactly
that.
what just happened here.
Nope. I felt like not a breeze, but like a brush by me.
Okay, but you have to hear what I just heard, because that was like out of every ghost movie. It was just like a...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
At the same time that...
Hello?
Oh, wait, that window's open.
I'm telling you.
There's no air coming out of there. I mean, it felt like something
I'll tell you
walked
right now,
past
I mean, yeah, it's like every hair on my freaking leg standing up again. It was at
No
1930. I want to
1930?
stop this for a second. Oh, yeah. 1920. Listen.
Hold on a second here.
You're going to be like, what the hell is that? Gosh. What was that?
No way.
Dude, that's what I just
Jay,
heard.
no way.
I know.
It sounds like a...
Listen.
That's so bizarre.
All right, so this is 323.
Now, Brett and I were here
All right.
when we heard both of those voices.
So then I will turn this way. Feel free to sit up.
And very interesting, kind of like what is happening here, is I heard the male voice grumble
All right.
through the headphones. He didn't hear it with his ears, but we both heard the female voice. Very strange.
Was that you that made a moaning sound in the hallway?
I was startled in the hallway. And then my friend heard a voice, maybe your voice.
You know what? I'm going to sit on that side with you, too, so I can see it.
Do you know about the fire?
Is there anybody here by the name of Elizabeth?
It was an exhale for sure. Like a...
But I kept on here.
Really?
Yeah, listen for a minute. It sounded like it kept getting closer and closer. What the hell? What's wrong with you?
or something on my leg.
Are you sure there was something on you?
I mean, there had to been.
Because you felt something or you saw something?
No, I felt something.
Could it be something that, could you have been touched? I mean...
I don't know.
I still don't see anything.
I mean, something was on me. Something
Or
was on me.
something brushed up on you.
Or something brushed on. I mean, maybe it... Oh. Do you think it was paranormal?
I mean, I don't see a bug.
Jay, this is taking a whole new turn now. What is happening? Do you think that's what happened to Brett in here?
There was something that ran from under the bed, about 2 foot tall.
Did somebody out there just touch Steve's leg?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I didn't know it was you. I guess that's why they call it the unexplained. You know, because you can't explain it. I can't explain that. I don't know. Monster under the bed.
Given the wide variety of paranormal claims and our own experiences here so far, we hope that a deeper dive into the history of the Conneaut Lake area might help us figure out what's really going on at the hotel. So we've reached out to Ron Maddox at the Crawford County Historical Society.
The word Conneaut means snow waters in Seneca Indian, so that's how it got its name. Definitely was very important to the Native Americans that were the first people there in the area.
So this was an important water supply and everything else for them?
Yeah, when the first settlers started coming in here in the 1770s and 1780s, there were, more than a few clashes. Some of the tribes left out of the area. There is a legend that as one of the tribes were leaving, that one of the leaders fired a flaming arrow into the air there near the lake and said that the area would always be cursed by fire.
Oh,
Cursed by fire.
Jeez.
You yourself believe in this curse? Do you think that there's something to it, or do you think it's a coincidence?
Well, there's a part of me that's, the rational part, and there's another part of me it's like, well, you don't want to discount these sort of things. And I can go into all the string of fires that have been there, all the way up into just a few years ago. 1 fire, 2 fires, okay. When you're talking about 5, you gotta wonder.
Armed with a richer understanding of what might be behind some of the fire devastation at and around the hotel, we set off on tonight's investigation aimed at contacting some of the victims. Sherry and I make our way to room 84, while Brett, Steve, and Dave plan to stake out the lobby.
We have 2 DVR cameras in here, crisscrossing. I mean, this whole area is covered.
Yep. But I feel like we'd probably focus
this area
mostly over here. Maybe a REM pod over next to those stairs.
I wonder if we take 2 other REM pods and put them on each landing.
Yeah, we could give that a shot.
All right.
I'll see if we have another one.
All right.
Can't handle my energy. We have deployed a lot of energy sensory equipment.
If there's anyone on any floor of the hotel, feel free to come down and join us. We're in the lobby.
We're trying to figure out why there were so many fires and find out why you're here.
Can you tell us if any of the fires were related to the curse?
It must have been a terrible thing to see. Does that still haunt you? Is there anything that we can do for you? Oh, that's the very top one. You coming down the stairs?
Where are you?
If there's anything we can do for you, anything we can tell us. Is that all three?
Yeah.
What?
If there's anything we can do for you, anything we can tell us. Is that all three?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't
That
happen.
doesn't happen.
All three of them, and it's not the same energy source.
Right.
They were like full blast there, too.
You have our attention.
Was that upstairs? Yeah. We should go up there.
It could be us.
It could be us. It could be us.
Is that you, Elizabeth?
Hello?
How close did it sound like to you? Did it sound like the second floor, or do you think up the third floor?
I'd say probably second floor. Maybe this was the wrong thing to do. Maybe it was coming downstairs.
It's 84. This is where Angel got locked in. Her grandmother, Ruth, died in an explosion with a kerosene stove.
Oh.
The house used to be right here behind the place. Ruth lived for 2 days in agony before she died in the hospital. And voices.
Ruth?
Ruth, are you still here? Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, it sounded like somebody moving in the hallway. So somebody walking. Footsteps. And movement.
If you're not Ruth, can you let us know who you are? Do you know about the fire?
Can you tell us if any of the fires were a curse?
And this is where Dave and I were sitting. Something kept on popping up on the thermal behind us.
So like right here? Is there anything that you'd like to say? We have a machine that's on the table. Just need to talk really loud into it.
was just dragged.
I heard that.
Still going. There it is again.
Like 2 times in a row, right?
Yep.
Is there anybody here that's trying to hurt people? Oh my God, that sounded like a scream.
That sounded exactly like a scream.
Is there anybody here that's trying to hurt people? Oh my God, that sounded like a scream.
That sounded exactly like a scream. That was loud.
Yeah.
Hello? There's nothing here. I don't know what the hell made that noise. There's literally nothing here.
It's quiet now.
I don't know. At this point, I think just let the equipment roll because whatever the hell that was, I don't know.
After spending several nights investigating the Hotel Conneaut, we're ready to present our conclusions to Frank.
Hey, Brett. Hey, Frank. Thanks for joining us.
Hey guys, how you doing?
No problem.
Brett called us in, told us about the things you guys have all been experiencing, and asked for our assistance. I mean, it was a really interesting investigation.
What was interesting is it started pretty much right away. It was literally like, hey, you guys are here, and so are we.
At one point, Steve and I were investigating, and we were in room 323. Steve had this strange sensation as if something rubbed up against his leg, and he jumped.
That physical contact had a real effect on Steve, and it echoes Brett's experience in the same room, where he also witnessed multiple people have chest pains.
But upon going back and reviewing the footage and the audio, there was this voice that happens right as Steve is having this experience. And I want to play that sound for you and go from there.
What the hell?
So you hear...
Yes, right before the what the hell.
Yeah, yeah.
I did hear, it was like a whisper.
Play it again. Were you able to hear it, Brett?
Yeah, I heard it. And that was in room 323.
That was in room 323. But prior to that, we were heading to room 323. Steve had another experience right when we got to the junction in the hall. Steve felt something go by him, and there was this really weird moan sound that I heard. Steve didn't hear it at the time, but when we played it back right there, it was there.
What? Oh, what was that?
You heard something?
I mean, take a listen to this and tell me if this is something you've ever heard, Frank.
What was that?
There's this weird moan sound. It's like, Not sure what that was, so.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of activity like this.
And there were some other sounds. I mean, some sounds that really didn't translate that well, but at one point, Sherry, one of our investigators, and I were investigating. We were in the ballroom area, and we heard what sounded like a scream come from the hallway.
Oh my God, that sounded like a scream.
That sounded exactly like a scream.
So the first night that we were investigating, Dave and I were sitting in the ballroom, and we were having some really interesting interaction with thermal imaging, which picks up temperature fluctuations and heat sources. But it almost seemed as if something was staying behind us, and we could only see its heat signature in a reflection. And we have that video we could show you. So as you can see in this video, Dave and myself were standing right there. And you watch into the pane that's on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll see this thing keeps on edging out, and it'll come out even more.
And we're all being very, very still as well. I mean, this thing was moving on its own, and we were looking around, couldn't see anything. So it was definitely in the room with us.
Well, we have right outside the ballroom, we have a camera pointing down those steps, a security camera. And I'll be watching those cameras once in a while, and the motion detector goes off all the time. Just like somebody's walking through, but I'm looking at the camera and there's nobody there.
Oh,
wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, the thermal doesn't lie.
Everything we felt, saw, and heard throughout the hotel leads us to believe these are spirits just trying to reach out. But this phenomena can be frightening, and we can't discount the possibility that they've contributed to the heart attacks people have suffered here.
So I think throughout the investigation, we were able to document a lot of things. And of course, it comes to the conclusion that there's definitely activity at this location. We're not picking up anything that feels malicious by any means, just people who decided the place was so important to them that they just decided never to leave.
I'm happy you came, and thank you for respecting the hotel.
The Hotel Kania stands as a reminder of this area's glorious past. But there are also indelible imprints of tragedy here and a suspected curse. So, those who check in might have to share the amenities with those who never checked out.